Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. What a game we have for you here. The first meeting of the year between two of the NFL's most hostile divisional rivals. This matchup always among the most anticipated games of the regular season. It's the Chiefs going up against the Broncos. So let's get you out to Denver for the call of our game. Here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Larry, we are at the foot of the Rockies as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the picturesque city of Denver, Colorado. Today, it's a matchup in the AFC West between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass.
Now let's go.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll run it now out of the gun. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. And if this offense is going to flow today, certainly the running back will be a key piece.
Without a doubt, because they asked their runner to not just do that, but to block, to catch, to help set a tone for their offense.
Tight ends on the Lucy. Tight ends on the Lucy. Set. Watch it now, Barney.
In motion, the tight end. He'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Shreds the tackle, and nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. The wide receivers, often a very, very talented group, and that's the case here.
And they don't mind showcasing it either. Those guys love to be flashy, love to make big plays out in the open field. They will attempt to do so in this game.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. The offensive line and its ability to open holes in this defensive front, something they were confident they could create in this game. Got the job done there, picked up the first.
And something they wanted to do. Have we ever met offensive linemen that don't want to fire out and hit people? I mean, they love the running game. Guys want to do that. And when you emphasize it, practice it, and work on it, that gives you an opportunity in the game.
Slam. No. Check. Patriot.
Now Hogan. Being chased out left. And he slides to avoid the hit. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Set. Green, 39. Gun.
Check.
Gun.
Crunch.
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Fresh set of downs here.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
And they'll run it here. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
That's a good shot.
And a look now at how the Broncos line up defensively.
Von Miller is so good that he doesn't even need a nickname. His ability to bend and dip on the pass rush, unequaled in this league.
4 down. Over.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Finding time. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Buying time to his left. A gain of 11 and a first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
4 down. Detroit! Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56 now, Barney.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to find because the colleges are giving us a whole lot of receiving tight ends, former wide receivers who can run, not necessarily block very well. In this case, though, we saw 2 tight ends on the field, both of them with the ability to block, and he ran the ball successfully behind that power set.
Call it no gain, and it's going to be second and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. And they will line up now for the 2-point try.
Watch him now, Barney. Barney. Now let's go. 3-19.
Watch Sam.
3-19.
And they give this time to the tailback. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And Murray now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11.
Key the tight end. Here we go now. Gun!
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Hey, we got 3.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
After watching him drop that slam, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
And now here comes Kansas City. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they get it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster. It all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches. And they're trying to create one there. Get it to their backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his legs.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker, maybe a defensive end dropping out the zone blitz, He's going to win that battle just about every time.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. So they're going to go for 2.
Got double tight. Double tight. Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
One of the tight ends comes in motion.
Over.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out. And Murray now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away.
Not today, baby.
This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see.
Turn this thing up. Let's go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
No running now out of the gun. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Bronco football to begin quarter number 2. They're up against a 3rd and 2 to start things out. They come out here in the they'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down.
Here we go now. 3-19.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. He'll look to throw. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 35 yards.
When the big guy rumbles down the center of the field and he gains leverage on a guy trying to cover him, it is really tough for the defender to get through him to make a play on the football. That's why guys love to throw that route down the middle, throw it deep, and let the big guy go get it.
They'll run it down out of the gun. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. The tackle was made by Michael Bennett.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
That's what I'm talking about. All day, every day.
And they'll let the fullback try and push the pile. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. And the yellow flag hurts this offense, and now they face a tough 3rd down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he will have the first first down before he's tackled at the 12. 12 yards there as they move the chains. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
They come up in an offset eye.
Now let's go over!
Now a handoff looking right. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
There's another example of why they haven't scored any points so far. I think it's time to...
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 2 yards on that play, and the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a 1st and goal. They'll give it here to his running back. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. Back to Denver right after this.
Let's go!
It's a quarterback sneak, and he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. It's their quarterback, his first touchdown of the new season, and the Broncos draw a bit closer. So he's able to sneak it in, and credit to the guys up front.
Oh, without a doubt, because they have the leverage on this play. We always talk about low man wins and one-on-one battles. That's exactly what happened there. Their offensive line, lower than the defensive front.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. They'll come out in the pistol.
Here we go. No. Check.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
3rd down here for the offense after the incomplete pass.
Detroit!
They come out here in the eye.
Here we go. Hurry up. Here we go. Please.
And to give this time to the tailback. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. And now the Broncos will burn another timeout here. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on fourth down.
Watch it now, Barney. Check. Back to Green, 39. Green.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And some room to maneuver. And a cut to the right and some open field here. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
There it is, kid. There it is. Hey, baby.
And they'll get set here looking for the two-point conversion.
Double tight. Set. Green, 39.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the two-point conversion for good measure. And Murray now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. So the Broncos coming out now. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no good plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to air one out. And this is caught at the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. That's up and good. It's 22-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Go! Here we go now. Over.
They come out here in the eye.
Check 13.
They give it to him right up the gut. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Again, we'll see the pistol here.
Now let's go. Green. All right, now lucky 56. Lucky 56. Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
Hogan now steps away to his left. And he's got the hook up here. Complete. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Leopard! Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
1 receiver left.
Here we go.
3 to the right.
Check. Patriot.
Now Hogan. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They get 25 yards out of that one. Good enough for a Kansas City 1st down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. The solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Tight, watch left. Tight, watch left.
Hurry up, here we go.
Well, stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Watch left. Tight end to the left.
Set, blue, line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. This will be caught at about the 5.
Keep on coming,
The
baby.
reception
Keep
good for 7.
coming.
It's third down. This defense hasn't
There we
let
go.
him in yet.
Nice
They'll
play,
need to
baby.
stiffen here. Third and goal from the 2.
Hang on it.
And he quickly clocks it, and they're going to have a good shot at getting 3 here before the break. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And Murray's kick is up and good. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top. As we send you on to Orlando, we hook back up with Larry Ridley. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire
Watch it now,
halftime
Barney,
just
Barney.
working with
Hurry
them
up, here we go.
here's what we
Blue,
think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Tight end right.
Set,
And he'll give it here to his running back. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
So a 3rd and 8.
Watch left.
1 receiver left, 3 to the
hurry up,
right.
here we go.
Here comes the D swarming to the line.
Check 50.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Going up top. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1 play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
Watch it now, Barney.
Back to throw now, 2nd and 10. He's got time in the pocket, and he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Green 39.
Get high.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here.
Detroit! Detroit!
Check 24, check 24.
Watch you now, Detroit! Detroit!
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. And out come the Chiefs now. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He's hoping for every game. The team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Second down following the run.
Now let's go!
The
Green,
tight end in
39!
motion right.
Green, 39!
And they'll go on the ground. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners, keep moving it, keep grinding clock.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And on the ground they go with the running back. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
Tight on the left. Move.
Now let's go! Blue 90! Detroit! Detroit!
In motion goes the tight end. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. That's caught at the 25. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great effort there. 82 yards. And the Broncos have cut it to within a score.
That is today's NFL, isn't it? If you're going to be a running back in this league, you've got to be complete to stay on the field, at least for those 3 downs we talked about. Got to be able to catch it, which he's doing quite well in this one. 2 touchdowns already.
A little unconventional. He hasn't been able to cross the goal line as a runner, but as you say, twice as a receiver. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, and that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Nowhere, baby, nowhere. Let's go. Way to go.
This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. They have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a KC first down.
Really good, skillful, tough running throughout this contest.
Now let's
Picks up
go.
first
Green.
down after first down. He's got to have a nickname, doesn't he? How about the human first down machine? I think that fits.
And a cut. He's got daylight. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Let's go.
A big play there. His third touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. And they will line up now for the two-point try.
Double tight.
Here we go now. Let's go. Let's run. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll try and throw for it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. He's got the lane, and there he goes. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. And can you believe this? It's 2 points the other way on the fumble return. And Murray now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25. And coming out now, the Broncos. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
Let's go. Gun. All right, now, lucky 56.
In motion
lucky
comes
56.
the tight end left.
Leopard.
No.
Leopard.
Off.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to run. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Third down now following the completed pass.
Three down.
All right, here we go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And the slant pattern here complete. A pickup of 11, and it moves the chains. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Watch the run.
Now let's go. Green, 39. Green. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Halfback sent in motion. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They went through that.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
So a ways to go here on 3rd and 10.
Strong left. Watch the curl.
Hurry up, here we go. Green. No. Check. Patriot.
They'll look to throw again. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet. Get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And McManus able to put it through, and that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I guess they're thinking their hands were tied, but in the 4th quarter, that field goal, it really might not help them much at all.
Yeah, I mean, you still need a touchdown. Another field goal does you no good, so it'll be interesting to see what the media reaction is if the score stays where it is.
And now here comes Kansas City, and so close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a test, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go, and move on to the next series.
See if they stay on the ground for second down.
Watch tight end. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. No. Check. Patriot. Back no. Check. Patriot. No. Check. Patriot.
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. Couple of Broncos there in on the tackle. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Hey, guys, check me out.
Hurry up, here we go. Back it up, Philly, here we go.
Safety creeping.
Hogan now. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
They got the completion, but they didn't get the first down, so you've got to think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're pretty happy with what you just accomplished there.
Yeah, like you said, got him out of bounds, stopped the clock, kept him short of the marker. The kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. And Denver getting set to take the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
Have to give a lot of credit to the defense on that play. They were prepared. Ordinarily, when they take the big shot downfield to the big guy, that's usually a mismatch that the offense is used to winning. But the preparation showed for the defense, and they were able to bat it away.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store.
Alert! 3 down.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue, Detroit!
Alert 3.
No. Check. Patriot.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
I wouldn't be shocked at all right now if there's a look of surprise on the big fella's face because he had the route that he wanted, running the corner, and usually he's able to use his body and catch the football, but a really nice play by the defenders, able to knock it away.
Single. I got a single in the slot.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. Back 99, Philly, here we go. Over.
Switch.
All right, Detroit.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And that one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
That was a nice completion on an out route, and those types of plays are the result of arm strength by the quarterback and timing by the receiver.
Check 49, check 49. Set, blue, landing. Leopard, leopard.
Check.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it a second down.
Hey, we got tight left. Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Key him. Key the tight end.
No, here we go. Check, Patriot. Blue 90.
Win the rep. This is our
Over,
rep to win.
Watch him now,
Win the
Barney.
rep.
Barney. Gun. Now let's go.
They'll run him now out of the gun. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
And leading here late, so a chance for the defense to really close out this game if they can halt the offense.
Detroit.
Back to throw now on first down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Here we go now. Green 39.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, no, he lost the football. But it looked like, fortunately, the Broncos able to recover.
Sack, baby. Sack,
Time for a
baby.
break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Offense with a fumble, but they recover it, and it brings up second down. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right.
Over.
The center receiver in motion to the right.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it that you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the fourth quarter, got to feel pretty good as a defense.
Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
All right, here we go. 399 Philly. Here we go.
Get loud. I want to hear you.
No. Gun.
They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. That is caught inside the 5. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. And the offense inside the 5 here at the 4. It's 1st and goal. And they'll get it. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field.
Set. 319. Over.
2nd and goal from the 1. And they'll run it here. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. after the touchdown. Here's McManus now to kick it away. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field.
Watch tight end, watch tight end. Tight right, tight right.
Another pistol look here.
Now let's go.
Now a handoff as they run left side. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
That's a good, strong run there. While it won't pick up a first down, it was definitely something needed by that offense. A positive run. They got a good push by their guys up front. Maybe something they can build on as this game continues.
All right, here we go. Green, watch him now, Barney. Barney. All right, here we go. Green, 39. Green.
And they go with the ground attack here. Only a gain of a yard there, but it indeed gets them a new set of downs.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
Hurry up, here we go.
He's back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Now let's go.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside.
Here we go, here we go.
One receiver left, three to the
All
right.
right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90. No. Check. Patriot. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
He'll look to throw. No, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
So much of this game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. The Broncos going dime. Two extra defensive backs for third down.
Playing pass all the way.
Back to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. Fourth down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in fourth and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Now Hogan. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. The clock cannot be stopped here. Defense can't do anything. So kneel it down, take it home.
No doubt about it. It's what you practice for in winning situations each and every week.
Victory
formation. Take a knee and go on into the locker room and celebrate.
Call it a victory. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for Denver...